Hey, Shalom, Barakatha Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Wachah. Double honors, head apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to brothers in the highways and byways, doing the works sincerely and faithfully, continually fighting the good fight of faith, Lord willing. We have found that number to be delivered, and likewise for you sisters who truly trust and believe in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. May you be found worthy as well. Alright, so we're just going to get right into it. It ain't going to be long. But, as each passing day goes by, your mind is clearly, geared towards thinking about the scriptures, prophecy, events, anything that is involving this word, we're constantly delving in. All right. So I'm going to start with Matthew 13 and 11. It said, He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto them is not given. All right, so the key word here is mysteries. All right, so here's what I did. I just Googled the word mystery, and it says something that is difficult or impossible to understand or explain. Right, and then the spirit jumped on me to say the MOTB. All right, this is very difficult, damn near impossible for these groups to understand it, right? And because they can't understand it, they damn sure can't explain it. You see how this works? The Lord has specifically blinded any and all individuals out there who are saying the book of Revelation chapter 13 isn't talking about this new device that they're going to put forward called the chip. The Lord has made this thing a mystery unto you. And it's evidently clear that it's become a mystery unto you because it is what? It is difficult or impossible for you people to understand it. All right? So one could say on the outside, they understand it, but they're just plain stupid. Well, the Lord has blinded them at this point. And they truly don't understand anymore. They may have understood at one point. They may have fully known what it was, but because of the powers that be within these so-called camps, all right, they had to go with the consensus. But all that being said, this mystery, it is difficult for you people to understand. It is difficult for you to explain what's going on. Difficult. All right? Let's continue on. This is Isaiah 53 and 1. It says, Who have believed our report? Right. So as the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai gives us utterance from the head apostles on down, there's a message that we're talking about and we're teaching. All right? And you can understand that message to be a report. We're out there on the highways and byways throughout the four corners of the earth, and then some, giving you the updates or the reports on the things to come by the Spirit of the Lord. Right? And if you can't understand these things that are coming, or if you choose not to believe these things that are coming, you're going to be swept up by these things that are coming. All right? And it says, To whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? And that's a very simple question. As we just read about this mystery, the Lord said it was given unto his servants, the prophets, the hopeful elect to understand it, right? But it is given unto the hopeful elect. And this is why it's not difficult for the hopeful elect to break the scriptures down, to understand the scriptures, to be comfortable with the scriptures. All right? This is why. And I think it's safe to say that half these camps out here could wish that this whole thing would just go away. And when are people truly going to believe and understand that this chip is what's spoken of in the book of Revelation, the 13th chapter? When all hell starts breaking loose and they start shutting this food system down, and you're not being able to buy anything unless you got that thing. All right, that's when it's going to become a reality. And this is when these cats are going to go into, what's the term they say? Damage control. They're going to have to go into damage control. Because, Lord willing, there may be a few people within these camps that may at that moment understand that, wait a minute, we in some deep trouble here. But the leaders of these groups, who are supposedly, well known or well versed in the scriptures, you're just as versed as the last scripture you know. All right? This thing is about to open up. And when it does, you individuals in these other camps, you're going to truly see and understand what we've been telling you. All right? And we take no credit for it. But we being the mouthpiece from the head apostles on down, we got to give it to you this way. So this thing is to the hopeful elect. The hopeful elect will understand. The hopeful elect have received the mysteries through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's what the hopeful elect is all about. Okay? And then you can even segue this into the point of Isaiah 4:1. Okay? Because at the end of the day, what's going to end up happening out here is this. Men, we're hunters, man. We're hunters. We're going to always find a way to survive. We're going to always find a way to get what we need to sustain us for the day. That's just a man in his nature. But you women, you're going to be stuck. You are going to literally be stuck. And this is why, if you haven't taken heed to these warnings by now, your ass is grass. You might as well just put a sign on your chest and wait out there and say, take me. Because this is what's going to end up happening. You think after this whole thing starts to, really come to pass, they start shutting the stores down, or not even shutting them down, shutting you off because you don't have that MOTB? You're going to be looking for a man in that day. Right? Because right now in Babylon, men ain't worth shit. Let me play this quick clip.
I'm single, I'm 35, and quite honestly, I'm lonely.
I'm just so lonely.
I'm so overweighting. Like, when is it gonna be my turn? I feel like I'm back in that hopeless pit where I'm just like, when's it gonna be my turn? Why is it taking so long?
Why is it so hard to find a guy?
Never having been picked, never having been wanted, never having been desired, as you go through all of these years. 27 years for me. 27 years.
Everyone talks about the male loneliness epidemic, but no one seems to be talking about how lonely women are.
I literally cannot express in words how badly I want a relationship.
I'm 37. I'll be 38 this year. I don't have any kids. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't talk to anybody. So I'm always alone.
I genuinely question if there is real love left, especially in our generation. It sucks being 32 and single and seeing all your friends get engaged and not even being close to that.
I've been stood up, ghosted, lied to, all in a matter of 3 months.
I hate this shit. What do y'all want me to say? I be in the bed crying every night.
I'm crying because I'm just reflecting on the fact that literally every person in my life has used me and then just throws me out like a piece of trash.
And I'm...
Now, these women are telling you their story when Babylon's still sown. This place is still sown. And quite frankly, they're still in charge, if you will. They're still in charge. So how the hell you think you women are going to survive in an unsown place? You crying and boo-hooing about not having a man where you can go to any bar, you can go to any so-called social media dating site. You can go just about to any club, any house party. You can go anywhere and find a man. But when the tables are turned, it's going to be at our discretion. Okay? And you're starting to feel the effects of those discretions that we're going to maintain right now. All right? So it'll behoove you women, you know, especially you Israelite women, it'll behoove you to humble yourself down and start recognizing the danger that's ahead of you. Start recognizing the value, the true value of the men of the Lord. Can't be measured. You ain't gonna be coming up in that day talking about if you ain't got 6 figures, if you ain't got your own business. You ain't gonna be talking that shit when that day comes. Because that's what women look for right now. They're looking for the big payout, the high value male, 6-figure job, own business, no kids. Ain't that a trip? These demons talking about they want a man with no kids, but they come with 4 or 5 kids. And you are the ones that are going to truly get left behind. Truly. You are truly going to be in a real bad situation. Okay? Let's play a little more. See what else these demons got to say.
So tired. Like, I don't want to try anymore.
She doesn't want to try anymore. Has the dating market really gotten this bad, where women are actively looking for men and still can't find any?
Where are all the single straight men?
Where are the women pushing 30? Where do we find good men at?
Where are all the single guys that are respectful and educated and want to take care of a woman?
Where are the men our age hiding?
What does it take to find a good guy? Like, I don't...
Okay. Now, you ain't gonna have any discretion on what kind of guy you find. The discretion is gonna be with us, returned back to us. And we're going to be the ones who are going to say yay or nay whether you cross that threshold or that door jam. All right? Now, this ain't to you sisters who trust and believe, man. This ain't to you. Because if you're in this thing and you've been keeping yourself, in good standing, you Lord willing, you ain't gonna worry about the times of trouble that's coming. Of course, the time of Jacob's trouble is coming. We all gonna get hit, some shape, form, or fashion. But at least being a believer and having faith, Yahweh Shemiah Shai will put that hedge of protection around you. All right? And again, I don't know if the Lord's going to do it or not, but I speak as a man. But for you sisters who are truly in this thing, may the Lord Yahweh Shemiah Shai have mercy on you and protection over you. All right? So it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before it all comes to pass. Isaiah 4:1. It says, "In that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, We will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach." All right? So the flip side to this is what? So now that you're reading that 7 women, which means 7 means completion, are going to take hold of one man. Why is that? Why do you think you women are going to want to gravitate to the men of the Lord? Why? Well, let me give you a quick answer on that. Isaiah 13:16. It says, "Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished." All right? This is what's coming for you. All you ladies out there who think you drop dead gorgeous, think you ain't got no time to be messing with a broke ass, ninja, as you say. You're going to hope and pray. You better hope and pray that the Lord sends a man of the Lord your way, that you may be called by that man's name to take away the reproach that's coming for you. All right? You better hope and pray, because it's about to get real out here. All right? And too many of you women are running around here as if you got some say in the matter. You can say all the shit. You can talk. Y'all can talk all the shit you want about the men of the Lord and Great Millstone with male chauvinists and this, that. You can talk all the shit you want. Because the Lord's going to shut your mouth. All of you. And you got people, oh, y'all hating on women. Y'all hating on... No. You women have been wicked. You've been wicked. And now the time has come where the Lord's going to show you. He's going to show you all your transgressions, especially when it came to the men of the Lord. All right? So all that being said, I just wanted to hit that quick one out. And the time is coming. We're right around the corner from, this shit really popping off. So may the Lord be with you, brothers. Y'all Basham Yahweh Shai willing. Be protected and watched over and have that shield of protection around us. And again, for you sisters who are out there who truly trust and believe, may you be watched over as well. But to the rest of you demons out there, may the Lord stretch his arm upon you for evil, for all your evil doings. All right, I'm going to say shalom for now.